My name is Jimmy McKelvey, and I'm here with Dan Hinchcliffe and Alex Delabono, and we'd like to all welcome you to Pardon the Element. Today, we will be discussing all the hot topics throughout the periodic table of elements, everywhere from atomic number all the way to the uses. My element I'm discussing today is magnesium. How about you, Dan?
I'll be talking about krypton today.
I'll be discussing strontium.
That's awesome. Let's see what's first up on the clock. Alright, atomic number. Magnesium coming in with a strong atomic number of 12. How about you, Dan? What's krypton look like?
Krypton, 36.
36? Hey, that's not a bad atomic number. How about you, Alex?
How about 38?
Oh, man, that's a great atomic number right there. That's looking real well. Alright, what's up next on the clock? Ooh, atomic mass. That's a really big topic right now in the periodic world. My atomic mass of magnesium is 24.3050. That is a wonderful atomic mass for a new young element.
Mine for krypton is 83.798.
That's a good one, but your element's getting a little old. You might have to retire soon. How about you, Alex?
87.62.
87.62. That's an old element. I don't know. Weighs a lot. It's a little bit of a chunker. Alright, next up, what do we have? Alright, neutrons, protons, and electrons are on the clock. Neutrons, my neutrons, magnesium has 12. That's a great number of neutrons. How many neutrons does yours have?
Krypton, 48.
48, that's a lot of neutrons. How about you?
Once again, strontium comes in on top of the 50.
50, again. Alright, electrons, magnesium, 12 of them. 12 of them.
Krypton, 36.
36 again, whew.
Sorry to disappoint you, 38.
38, whoa, that's a lot. And protons for magnesium, I got 12. That means my element perfectly balanced. 12 neutrons, electrons, and protons. Dan?
36 again.
36, another perfectly balanced element. What about you, Alex?
38.
38, is that perfectly balanced?
Speak of the devil.
Oh, man, so we got 3 perfectly balanced electrons. That is awesome. That is awesome. Alright, next on the clock. Alright, next up, melting point and boiling point. The melting point of magnesium, 923 Kelvin. Man, that's a high temperature, which also is 1,202 degrees Fahrenheit. This kid can stand anything. Doesn't melt to 1,202 degrees. How about you, Dan?
Krypton, right at 115.79 Kelvin. Also, negative 157.76 Celsius. Or also negative 251.25 Fahrenheit.
I don't know, that's not too hot.
Yeah.
What about you, Alex?
My melting point for strontium is around 1,050 Kelvin, 777 Celsius, and 1,431 Fahrenheit.
That's good. Once again, coming in on top. Alright, boiling point. Another hot topic. Alright, boiling point for magnesium. 1,363 Kelvin, also 1,994 degrees Fahrenheit. That is hot. Dan?
Krypton, right at 119.93 Kelvin. Also, in other terms, negative 153.22 Celsius, or negative 243.8 Fahrenheit.
For strontium, we're looking at 1,655 Kelvin, followed by 2,520 Fahrenheit.
Alright, let's see what's up next on the clock. Up next, density. This is one of the more talked about topics throughout the periodic world. Magnesium's density, 1.74 grams per cubic centimeter. That, a great density right there. Alex, what are you coming in at?
Strontium's coming at 2.64 grams per cubic centimeter.
That's a high density. How about you, Dan?
Mine's pretty low, 0.003733.
That's not looking too well. So far, krypton's not looked too well this season. Alright, let's see what's next up on the clock. Phase at room temperature. Magnesium, solid phase at room temperature. It's real solid. Dan, krypton, what's krypton's phase at room temperature?
Gas.
Gas? I don't know. It just seems like it cannot handle anything today. Alex,
Strontium, solid. Once again, another solid performance by Strontium.
That's just great. Let's see what's next up on the clock. Element classification. This one, real, also well talked about throughout the periodic world. Element classification for magnesium. It's got to be metal. It's metal. It's nothing but metal. Dan, you?
Non-metal.
Non-metal. Ah, man, krypton not having a strong
Not coming
performance. Not at all. Alex?
Oh, we have a metal.
A metal. Man, magnesium, it's just looking so much better than krypton right now. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see what's next up on the clock. Periodic numbering group. My periodic number for magnesium, a solid 3. Group number, solid 2. Alex, what about you?
Looking at a period of 5 and group 2.
That's not bad. See, we're in the same group. How about you, Dan?
Period number 4. Group number 18.
Oof. See? Once again, not in our group, not a solid period number. Krypton, not looking good. Not at all.
I cannot emphasize that anymore.
Next up on the clock. Alright. Discovered magnesium. It's kind of a younger element. Discovered in 1808. I don't know what to tell you, Dan.
Discovered on May 30th, 1898.
Oof. That's a little bit younger. That's a little bit younger than magnesium, but it just seems like it's a little nervous when it's out there playing. Alex.
Oh, we got an old person right here, 1790.
1790, clearly the best veteran. Alright, let's see what's next up on the clock. Who was the element discovered by? Magnesium, discovered by Sir Humphrey Davy of England. Great chemist. Dan?
Krypton, discovered by 2 guys, Sir William Ramsay, a Scottish chemist, and Morris M. Travers, an English chemist.
2 very good chemists. Alex, how about you?
In 1798, it was discovered by Thomas Charles Hope, but it wasn't until later it was first isolated by Sir Humphrey Davy. Once again, finding the good elements. Finding the good elements.
All on the same level. Krypton, just not quite at. Let's see what's next up on the clock. Where was the element discovered? Magnesium, discovered in the wonderful country of England, in a little town named after the ancient city in Asia Minor. Dan, how about you?
Krypton's discovered in Scotland.
Scotland, not a really good country to be founded in.
Oh, you're not going to like Strontium then. Discovered in the Scottish village of Strodian, where it was mined.
Oh, so, I guess bad elements can be caught on the same level as good ones every once in a while. Alright, let's see what's next up on the clock. Magnesium, tons of uses. It's used in airplanes, missiles, airplane missiles, pyrotechnics, flashlight photography, flash bulbs, fireplace bricks, and race bikes. What can this kid not do? It's also the 8th most abundant element in the Earth's crust. Krypton, how's that even close to hold up? Tell me, Dan.
It's used in photographic flashes, like high-speed photography, and used mostly in fluorescent light bulbs.
That's actually not bad. Alex?
That is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But try nuclear batteries and buoys, phosphorus paint, glass for color TV, cathode ray tubes to prevent X-ray emission, and for all you pyromaniacs, flares and fireworks.
Man, that's crazy. Okay. Alright, I think we all prepared something a little special for this show. We all printed out our element in a different language. This, right here, magnesium in Greek. I can't pronounce it. I'm not going to try, but that's what it looks like. Dan, what's krypton look like?
Krypton in Russian, I have no idea, but...
Don't even try to pronounce it. It's not worth it. Alex, what's your element look like in Spanish?
En español, extrañiquio.
Oh, jeez, that's a tough one. Alright, next, I prepared a little something. I did Lewis structure of my element. This is what magnesium's Lewis structure look like. Yeah, that's what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Right there. Krypton. What's krypton's Lewis structure look like?
Right there. KR. All octet rule.
Alright. Alex, how about your element?
Possess R. It's a beaut. It's a beaut.
That's a great Lewis structure drawing right there. And that's all we have. Alright, Dan. What are the uses for krypton?
That is for your sister.
I'm tired of these sister jokes!
Dude, she's like 2,000 K.
Yeah, she's really hot.
Boiling point 2,000 K.